Today I'm going to review the gaming performance of this 4-year-old tablet, Sony Xperia Tablet Z. It used the same processor as my previously tested Xperia ZR, but it has much higher screen resolution. The first game to test is Temple Run 2. The first game to be tested is Temple Run 2. The setting is on the maximum, and I will test the newest map. It don't run well and it lags a lot. So let's turn down the settings to medium and run it again. This time is much better, but it's still not optimal. Let's turn all the way to low settings. Finally, it's a smooth result. So it is playable for this game, but it is not the best experience. As you can see, on low setting, the graphic quality is significantly reduced. The second game to be tested is Dead Trigger 2 by Madfinger Games. The loading time will be fairly long for this game. With an unknown reason, I can't get the high setting in this game on this device, so let's try medium. As you can see, the menu runs smoothly. There are some visible frame drops, but overall it is playable. you can expect a smooth gameplay on low setting, but the game will no longer look as good as this. The third game on the test list is Xenoverse. It's a good-looking top-down shooter game that uses OpenGL ES3 features. This is on high settings, and you can see that the games do lag a lot, and for this fast-paced game it is unplayable. Going down to medium settings, it looks much better, but still not perfect. Let's start with low settings again. This is completely smooth. The following games are both made by Vector Unit. The first one I will show you is Beach Buggy Racing. It is on maximum settings. I can already tell it is starting to struggle, and there's a lot of frame drop, which is unplayable. But once you dial down the shader complexity from high to medium, then everything becomes extremely smooth. The final game is Ripped Out GP Renegade. I think it is one of the best looking water racing game on mobile, and probably one of the best looking Android game. It is on ultra settings. As you can see, the game don't run well. I would not consider it playable. Now we are back to the high settings, but not ultra. I would say the game runs so well, though I'm not operating it. And it is definitely playable. Let's give it a try on running the 3D Mark Slingshot ES 3.0. And here we get our conclusion. Among both of the tests, to conclude, none of the tested games run perfectly on the Tablet Z. This actually shows that the screen resolution does matter a lot. Since this is a 1080p screen, it rendered more than double the pixel of 720p on the Xperia ZR. This means the GPU will have to pull out over 2 times more pixels. Even the CPU can keep up, the GPU can't. But the main question is it obsolete? I would say no. Although this tablet does show its age when gaming or in other heavy applications, it can still run this game in a playable way. Also, it has 32 gigs of internal memory, which is actually same as the latest lowest end iPad from 2017. And furthermore, this tablet can expand storage via microSD, but an iPad can't. So I can't say it is obsolete. And it is definitely still a usable machine in 2017. This score is similar to what I tested with Xperia ZR, and show that they have similar actual performance.